it has been said pretty clearly that Indian basketball जो है वो अभी एक sleeping giant है. Okay, how much do you agree with it, and why do you think कि इंडिया जो है वो बास्केटबॉल में सुपर पावर बनने के लिए नेसेसरी स्टेप्स ले रहा है, तो वो नहीं हो रहा या फिर नहीं भी ले रहा?
So this question, if you trickle down even 10 to 20 years ago, is the same question we are still asking today. Every sport, not just basketball, we are a sleeping giant as a country,
Yeah.
not as even a sport. This what I'm saying is, see, we are discussing about basketball and specifying it a sport, which I'll get into, but if you see in every field of any career that may be there, our Indian people are very smart. We have very high IQs. That's what we are known for. Unfortunately, with the age of distraction, coming back to the same thing, we are not really fulfilling what we can be. We are far away from the best versions of what we can be because we are so busy being distracted by things around us. If a human being really puts their focus into really doing something, they can do it whenever they want with the targeted goals that they have.
Yeah.
Now, seeing from this perception, if you come into sports, there are many factors for an athlete to be successful. Too many. Is he coming from a privileged background, underprivileged background? If he's coming from a privileged background, is he in the right situations to take his game to the next level or not? If he's from underprivileged background, what is it that is pulling him back economically, or maybe something he doesn't have but he has the talent? There are many factors for the sport to really grow. So coming to the sport of basketball, what I feel personally is, yes, we are a sleeping giant and we are busy sleeping only. कि हम अपना लंच खाते हैं, अपना बढ़िया छाछ पीते हैं और सो जाते हैं. यही चल रहा है because we are a sleeping giant, because the amount of talent we have is immaculate. It's crazy. Every other state, district, village, you will find a great basketball player there. Because if you see, every school, there are probably more than 14 lakh schools easily in India. Every school has a basketball court. If every school has a basketball court, to produce 12 great basketball players should not be a big task. But it is a big task because when you have that kind of population and capacity, the infra, the support, the coaching expertise, the understanding of the game, the federation coming together, the systems to build them, that these many factors to build a sport.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it only takes one person to really think that I want to do this, I want to take the basketball to the highest level, and you will see all the things around the person will come together to make the sport great. And I feel that is what is lacking. If every individual decides, whoever is playing basketball in this country, if every one of you decide today that I want to take our Indian basketball to the highest level, I guarantee you, with every individual deciding this intent within him, within next 5 years, this game is gonna come to the same level of cricket. If just they decide within themselves, nothing else. What action may come out of that will be different from person to person. As somebody who is a player will try to do their best in their whatever power you have in your own level, if you are able to give your part. With collectively, when you see the outcome, it'll be far greater than what we can even imagine and achieve. So the problem is setting the intent in the first place. And we need to understand the game is not an Indian game. This games come from US and Europe. And specifically because I've played in Serbia for the last 1 year.
Yeah.
I have seen this now. It was at the time number 2 ranked country in the world. The kind of basketball these guys play and what we play, it's a big difference.
So you're saying that India is ahead of them, or Serbia is like
we are not even close. I think right now we are ranked, I don't know, 78 maybe.
No, but in terms of talent?
In terms of talent, we are not far. Ranking may look like, oh, the ranks are different. But the problem is the talent is not taken in the right direction. The talent is just being wasted per se. See, if I get a child who is 11 years old and he's a great talent, for cricket, if you say Vaibhav, you see how the kid is performing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
how big he's become. He's not become big just because of his own hard work and talent. Yes, that is the fundamental aspect that you have to even be a sports person. But with that comes along the system. Cricket has a great system.
Yeah.
Even if tomorrow you don't know me, if I enter IPL with my hard work, everybody is gonna know me because it is the center of attention. Everyone has an eye on that sport. So it's comparatively easy to get the recognition rather than any other sport in our country.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have nothing against cricket because they've done a good job of doing this. It took years to get to this. And yes, cricketers should benefit out of it. But to have the same in any other sport, you need to bring those systems in. You need to build those systems like how cricket has. And only then you can enjoy those benefits. It's like you have not done the work, but you want to reap the benefits out of it. That's not how life works. Putting it very bluntly. So for our sport, for basketball, like I said, if you decide within you that I have to take this game to the highest level, we have the talent. Even, see, my own journey. 10 years ago, basketball was nothing. To what it is right now, it's far better.
Yeah.
I had nothing. I had no pathway. I had nobody to look up to. Nobody had done what I had done. It was absolutely taking blind shots, just believing in myself. I had taken the risk I had. I was told all the limitations I was. Why I succeeded in what I'm doing is only and solely because I had the will and the grit that I have to do this at any cost. At any given cost, I have to make it. Because if I make it for the other Indians that couldn't make it, and then I can give the way. I had this vision even then. So if you really decide as a human and focus and you really give your 100%, I'm telling you, all that is lacking is the intent to take our country to that level. If every single person within them decides that they want to do it, you will see tomorrow basketball in 5 years is the same level as cricket, is what I believe.
Okay.